It's EverQuest II-sday. Yay! Although, I have to tell you guys, it's almost a little painful to come in, especially with the very blatant disregard of the EverQuest that it feels like is happening. Like, Norath is no more from the developers, but still, I'm still gonna play, and I'm still gonna do stuff, and I really want to continue with this weekly... Man, I can't believe I got so far behind. Once PAX happened, it was like... Didn't even... I got all caught up, and then PAX happened, and now I'm behind again. So there is one last week in which you can actually do the... what's it called? The weekly summer reward event thing. Sorry guys, I've got like the worst pressure headache, so my head is so fuzzy. Seriously, I have no idea what the heck is going on per se. But it's still, I have missed EverQuest Tuesday, so I'm excited to have an EverQuest Tuesday going again. So glad you guys are here to join me. And I've got the whole EverQuest Tuesday crew in here, although not all of them seem to be awake, and not all of them can be in-game with us, but anyway. Darth is our resident expert for finding these places, so I'm going to be calling on him quite a bit. And Every is trying to catch up. Now, I'm not sure. You might want to... We can invite Every too. I'm not sure if Every wants to try to catch up really fast, or if he wants to, like, find them all himself. I don't know which way he wants to go. What do you think?
Right now, I'm just trying to get out of module.
Ah.
Because as usual, I have gotten myself lost in module.
Okay, man, I really wish I could breathe. I'm sure it's making my voice sound kind of funny, because I just can't quite breathe. And somebody once told me that breathing is a good thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think breathing is important?
Apparently, it's highly overrated since you're not doing it.
I know. Oh my gosh. Alright, so... Okay. Adventure through the moors of... Okay, so where am I at? I think I just got the first one of this one. Yes. Been to dropship landing. I should continue to adventure. And that looks like a twig. A twig. That's the problem that some people have really had with some of these, is the little clue that it shows you is hard to decipher. And sometimes, like one of the aviac ones was all but, I mean, seriously just disappeared. You couldn't see it when it was grayed out, so you had no idea what on earth it was supposed to be. Alright, I'm bringing up my guide to summer reward event because, you know, it might be helpful. Alright, is that actually a twig, do you think, Darth? If you looked back through your quest, would you think that's a twig?
I gave up trying to look at those little symbols.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, they were so teeny on my screen.
Oh. Well, for those of you who don't know what we're doing, I'm actually going to give you a link to... But where'd my chat go? Oh, because I shut everything down. I lost my chat. Okay, I gotta come over here and I need a new chat. Oh wow, massively overpowered has 17 viewers. Cool. That it's hosting us for that many. Does it actually show us that many? No, see, it shows us as like 7. So that hosting thing just totally does not work as far as giving you the whatchamacallit, the views. Alright, so now that I've moved it so you guys can actually see this, now this is what I'm looking for. That looks like a twig. Alright, this is the quest to the event. So if you have a subscription, you've got a week. You can do this. If you actually don't want to look through everything, it's just a matter of traveling to a whole bunch of spots in the world, usually following expansions. The first one was the first expansion. The second one, you know, and well, and then I've lost track kind of because we've had more than 9 expansions. So, all right, let's see. Let's see. All right, so on week 5. That I'm pretty sure that's a twig. That is a twig. So the problem with that is, oh, I guess it's down in the bottom. See, it's giving me the little leaf icon. So let's go jump on a flight thing. It's over here. Wow, okay, so I've just got to say that with how fast my little person is going, with my head feeling this way, I might get super dizzy and fall over. Wait, what is this? Upper drop zone gnome cannon? Wait, where does this go? Oh, I must dismount in order to use that. Okay.
Did you read the tooltip?
The wildest ride in the swamp? Yeah, well, I read that. Alright, here goes. Cannon is a sign which reads, wait. Warning, no return trip. Cannon on other side in progress. Okay. Wow, all I see is the sign. Does that mean I'm not allowed to use it? Have I not done something to allow me to use this?
You can't click on it and it doesn't do anything?
All it says is, all it brings up is a message that the cannon has a sign hung from it. No return trip. But...
if you can't use it, just fly over to where I'm at.
that kind of sucks. That stinks, man. I wanted to be shot out of a cannon. That's so rude.
It's not all it's cracked up to be.
Hey, Tianic. There we go. Oh, you have a sunflower following you.
It's my familiar.
I have familiars. Which one should I bring one out? I have, well, one familiar.
Oh, you like how purple I am?
No, wait. Why are you so purple?
It's the summer quest rewards for me.
Oh. Oh, I'm supposed to drag this somewhere for summoning familiar. I don't think I have an open spot anywhere. So I will just put it here. That was the Sebulus I'm a bug. I have a swarm of bugs. That's my familiar. I have one other familiar, but I'm trying to figure out why it's not in my familiar thing. Maybe I haven't clicked on it or something. Hey, Zora. Alright, so I'm looking for the plants. Anything named plant-like? Oh no, I still need to go all the way down there. So wait, where are we at now? Dude, we're way far away. Oh, holy cow, we got a long way to go. Thought we could just, like, use some kind of travel thingy there, but apparently not.
You can't use the balloon safety conductor travel?
Oh wait, is that what you're standing on?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. See, Every's waiting till I find all the right spots to go. Wait, is there anything I click specifically? Oh, here we go. Oh, there's actually a person standing here.
Hello, well met.
Oh, sweet. Nothing goes down there, though.
You don't have a list of places to go?
Well, I do, but it looked like it was supposed to go underneath. So my thing went. But if I have a plant, one of these is named plant. Unless Tupta's a plant, too. I don't know if Tupta's a plant, but... Firm root. Root is a plant. That's totally what I'm going to do. Oh, look at me and my little tiny... Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, I might be having to take a few screenshots here. This thing is so tiny. It's like the sound disappeared again. Wait, where am I going now? Am I turning around?
The pathing for this is a little wonky.
Oh, I'm like, what the heck is going on? Oh, we're going down in a cave. Seriously, it feels like my EverQuest II sound is really something is. Let's go take a look at options here. There we go. I got a little bit more sound. You know, this is a zone that I have completely skipped. So I'm not going to know any of the things. I'm going to have to take wild guesses and have Darth really help me, because in my leveling, I have never... I mean, I've always forgone this entire zone. I am going to places that my main has never ever seen. I seriously have no idea.
Whereas I spent many hours in there.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know this place at all.
Yeah, I did most of it once upon a time, but that was very long ago, when it first came out.
Wow. I didn't do it when it first came out. I didn't do it. This is literally my first time traveling anywhere except like that first landing pad and a little bit right up there. I mean, this area is the only thing I think I've really been in. Alrighty. Firm root moot. Oh! Oh! It updated right here! So now I gotta write this down, and I'm gonna try really hard not to sneeze on you guys. Not gonna work. Okay. So, wow. Okay. Firm root.
Goes on tight.
Moot. Thank you. Okay. That was number 2. Alright. This is for my guide, so number 3. Let's take a look at what it is. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you. Well, I know it's not going to be here. Okay, that's a face. That's a goblin face. Okay. Is there any place where there are lots of goblins? Can I take the balloon thing again? See, is there...
Not for this one.
Oh, no?
Hello?
It's not too far from here.
Guck doesn't... Okay. So I think at this point, I'm just gonna follow Darth. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. He could, like, totally lead me wherever. That's what's hilarious. So I have 2 phoenixes that I like. I think they're very pretty. Pretty birdies. Yeah, so for the earlier weeks, I actually did pretty well on a lot of those without any hints because I actually knew those zones. Or like Sinking Sands, I knew like everything because I spent a lot of time in that zone.
See, I spent next to no time in Sinking Sands.
Well, Sinking Sands, that was back when, you know, the expansion just came out. Oh, I went to the city of Grob. Oh. Hey, so Grob on the thing would have been right. Okay. Alright, location, clipboard. This is really cool because it actually, already perma cuts it and copies it so I can paste it down for my... oh my gosh, this is really affecting my head, and I haven't even taken the Benadryl yet or anything, guys. Imagine what's going to happen when I do. Actually, if I knew where the Benadryl was, I would take it right now. Ooh, I think I might have some. Oh no, my bag's not over here. Dang it! Thought there was going to be some Benadryl within reach I could take. Alright. Next is a... that's a froglock face. Guck. I think I saw one of the places was named Guck. That's where I want to go. Guck drop point. No idea if that's a good place to go or not, but it's a froglock face. Guck. I think it works. Whew, I've got like 5 days to do 5 weeks. So I better do at least 1 week a night, if not more. I'm going to look for that little drop landing thing again, aren't I?
You'll want to take the balloons, yeah.
I don't know which way the balloon is. Oh! I kind of see the... Alright. Alright, I may not be right, but... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy cow! It's like I just shot right off of there. No, not pet options.
Where's Mitz?
Alright. I totally think Guck Drop Point sounds like a froglock place. I mean, I know it's a froglock place. At least I know Guck is a froglock word, so we'll just have to see how that goes. My goodness. Oh. If I'm allergic to my house, guys, I am in big stinking trouble. You know that? Big, big trouble. So what were some of the other things we read? So there was, I remember a shadowed cleft. I'm trying to like pre-think of things. See, look, froglocks. Sort of. I mean, actually those are horrible, evil, pale imitations. Oh. Oh wait, Guck are the like evil undead or something race of them. It's not gonna be an actual, like, frog lock. Oh, well, maybe it's still here because they're frog lock-like. Really? I land here? Is there, like, no flight out of here, or how do you fly back out of here?
Ooh, been so long since I've been here.
Seriously, I just got dropped on a rock and left on my own. Let's see if we get any. Entrance to Guck. And that did not click. Okay. Well, that...
You were on the right frog lock track, just wrong place.
Okay, how do you travel back out of here? I mean, it says there's a thing here, but there's nothing here. How do you...
Yeah, I don't see the balloon path here.
I mean, I see right here where it says there's a... Oh, it's a drop point. Oh, it's only a drop point? Oh.
Boo.
Boo! Hiss! Boo! I guess we're
Flying back out.
we're flying. Alright, oh, I want to see... There we go. Oh, okay. I don't remember the names of the other places. There was one that was like Tuft or something. There was a T that I had no idea what it was. There's Shadowed Cleft and there's... I don't remember any others. Shoot.
Tupta.
Tufta?
Tupta.
Oh, Tupta. Tuppa Tameleon. No idea. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to sing because I know I sound so funny right now. So where... Dude, where is the closest anything?
Oh, fuck. Come my
There's-
way.
Okay, there's a conductor. Oh, you're gonna go this way, alright. Oh, there we go. Is that... Somebody just took off in a balloon, so... Well, that was a fail. The really neat thing is if you're on a character that has not explored the whole world, it's pretty noticeable if you are in the right spot or not, because the discovery point is the point that advances your quest. So if you hit a discovery point and nothing happens, you know you're not in the right place. Okay.
Who knows?
Okay, Boarfiend does not sound froglocky. Tillage, maybe. Overlook, Shadowed Cleft does not. That leaves Tupta Beach, and Tillage. Whoa! I'm getting hints. I'm hearing something. The winds, they're speaking to me. All right. Tupta Beach. Well, let's start up, and we can go south as needed.
Those are just the voices in your head. Listen to them.
I almost shared this one t-shirt thing because I liked it, but having worked in mental health for a long time too, I was also a bit concerned that someone might feel it was making light of their condition, but it was that, I know they're just voices in my head, but sometimes they have some really rockin' ideas. Or something along those lines, and I was like, oh my gosh, that just sounds so right. Okay, so did this really just dump me down here? Okay. So I need to discovery point this area, wherever this area is. See if I can discovery point anything.
Listen to the
Not
voices,
that.
for they speak the truth.
Listen to the voices, for they lie. Don't listen. Don't listen. Oh, look, froglocks! Top dove, discover. Oh! Yeah! Well, I mean, I did narrow it down at least. So, cool! Location, clipboard. And then we come over here. And we do number 4 in Tapta. I'd better label this week 5 or I'm going to get confused. How are you doing, Every? Have you gotten through week 1?
Almost. I guess still got a couple in sinking sands. I hate sinking sands.
Week 1 was probably the most confusing. The rest of them are pretty easy.
Are you kidding? That was the easiest one for me.
You're weird.
I have to do everything wrong, don't I? Oh, I forgot to look at what my next clue is. It ripped paper? Ripped paper? Well, it could be at the Guck, because we haven't been there. I mean, we've been there, but it was out of order. Ripped paper?
Well met.
Borfiend's tillage patch? Overlook? Dude,
You mentioned shadowed cleft before.
Yeah, but what? Alright, I'll go there. What would that have to do with? Oh, there's a broken bull thing on the bottom. Broken, ripped paper, maybe. What the heck? When we get to wherever we're at, please explain to me what that has to do, because I can figure out the plant. I think I did pretty good on that. Froglock, as soon as I figured out where froglocks were. Torn paper?
A lot of those icons made no sense to a lot of people.
It's a fragment of something. None of these are called fragments. Overlook. I'm taking Darth's hint. We need to get in and do dungeon. You know what I have not done yet that I really want to do? Maybe we can do it next week. The Blood Skull Pirates Bay. That stuff, the Rum Cellar DLC. Do you guys remember that? I have never done that yet. I've never done any of that. Because I wasn't quite high enough. So, well, I'm just kind of flying all over the place here. There's my mouse. I'm sad about this game not getting... I mean, it's not that it's not getting content, because it is getting some content, but... I mean, I feel like the devs are snubbing it. Nobody talks about it. I mean, I guess somebody pulled out that, yeah, they do come in and talk in Discord, but I'm sorry, I don't... Yeah. Tillage patch. Oh! I have discovered tillage patch and shadowed cleft. The shadowed cleft was quite dreary. Okay, I guess I didn't really have to go anywhere, did I? Okay, clipboard. And put this over here for number 5. and continue to adventure. Alright. Ooh, that's a skull. Maybe a monkey skull. Is there... Wait. Broken Skull Rock. Broken Skull Rock. I'm going there. Although it's not, the skull's not broken that I was looking at. It was a fully formed skull. That's what I'm going. Everwake, it feels like the devs have an us versus world mentality sometimes. Yeah, we don't see any of them be excited about the games anymore. I understand that they don't have to be public. I mean, I have a lot of things about my life that stay very private, even though I'm public in, you know, writing about stuff and going to conventions and streaming. You know, there are a number of things I'm still very private life about, especially when it comes to, you know, personal or role-playing characters, stuff like that. So, I mean, I get that. But to not hear anybody have enthusiasm for their games anymore, it's like all of the love for it all was beaten out of all of them. I'm not saying that they're uncaring people. I'm feeling like they had it all beaten out of them. That's seriously where I'm at. You know, how many of them are sitting there going, how much longer will my job last? I mean, whoa! That's a cool looking Soka car, except I have a big purple dude standing on me now. Look at that Soka car!
Sorry, didn't mean to squish you.
I gotta put away my... can I put it away that way? Yes, I can. Good. Look, isn't he cute? Sorry. I like him being all red, except... Oh! Your pet's in his mouth. Your familiar's in his mouth. I was like, looks like he's got some leaves hanging out of his mouth or something there, and he actually really did have leaves hanging out of his mouth. Sorry, I did find that amusing. I'm kind of weird that way, I guess. Well, we already know I'm weird every single way, don't we? Alright, so... This is Broken Skull, huh? Let me wander all around. I haven't discovered it yet. There's no discovery point. There we go. Discovery! Yeah! I'm feeling pretty smart here. Ooh! Go back to Yunzi near the spire. So I am done with week 5. Broken Skull. What? Where was I? Broken Skull something. I don't remember. It's a Broken Skull something.
Broken Skull Rock.
Rock. That's right. Alright, so you're not on your wizard, right?
Nope.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the old-fashioned travel to Enchanted Lands way. You know, for a split second, I thought my thing said better at orientation. And I'm like, oh, that'd be good if I got law. Oh, said ordination. Darn. Like, woo, I can read maps better. Alright. Back to Sundered Frontier. Number 1, I guess. Oh my goodness. And there's probably not going to be mobs of people around. Oh, nope, there are mobs of people around him. Holy cow, there are way more mobs of people around him. Alright. Let's get over to him and... Hail! How exciting was the Moors of Acacia? Was it totally amazing? Totally! Totally gnarly, dude! The dropship landing zone was displaying some real innovation by the gnomes. Got fired out of a cannon. No, I didn't. Cannon. I've always dreamed of being fired out of a cannon. Okay, raise of hands. Who all has dreamed of being fired out of a cannon? I actually would kind of like to do that, so... Would have to be a big cannon. Oh, no need to get snide, little fairy. Saw a grub, a hostile place, lots of crocodiles. Did I see Tupta? Yes, it was friendly. And what was the most amazing place? Broken Skull Rock? That was the most amazing space? Really? So much fun. Pirates. Pirates. There were pirates there? I didn't even know that. Alright. Whew! We got week 5 done. Next comes week 6. I assume you're speaking of Velius. Please say hello to the friendly dwarves in Thurgadin for me. Alright. Ice to Sea Velius is the name of this one. Let me write that down. Week 6. Ice to Sea Velius. Alright. Number 1. Accept the quest. And off we go. Let's see. Do we want to Wizard Spire? I think that might be easier. You just go right to the main little city there, right?
I'm not sure where this starts.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Velius this one, or... No, this is Sinking Sands. Right? I need to... Hang on, I gotta pull up my... Occasionally I get a couple of these mixed up. Yeah, Sinking Sands, the Great Divide. Yeah, the Great Divide is where I think I want to go. So I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use my portal to the Great Divide. I really finally feel the axe hanging over Norath. I mean, before, whenever you had passionate people, things could be going bad, things could be having trouble, but when they were still excited for the game and excited to play and make it and everything, you know. Okay, now he said say hi to the dwarves in Thurgadin. Oh, I guess maybe I should first look at go around the lands of Velius, and that's a... That's a map? What would be mappy like? Oh, you don't exactly... There's only a couple... Icy Fingers?
Correct.
I mean, I picked that because there's a whole bunch of little islands out there and you might need a map to look... I have no idea how my brain made that connection, guys. Really. Other than it looked like you'd need a map to navigate those. Seriously, that's pretty much exactly what I thought. Kat, have you finished all of these? Is Kat still in here? I know she had to leave at one point.
I have not done any.
You haven't done any? How did you... Oh! You were whispering because you knew that area. It's like, how did you know it was Tupta? Or
I just heard you saying the clues, and I know that area somewhat.
Yeah, I know Velius better. That is so awesome. See, you need friends to help you with these. Friends who've been to all the different zones. Every friend be, like, expert in a zone. Oh! Oh! Well, wow, okay. It was right here, I guess. Okay. So, the next one is a ring or a crown. I should continue to gallivant around the lands of Elias. A crown. If that's a crown, I would say the city is where. I would say the city. Thurgadin. That's where I'm gonna go. Crown, king of the dwarves, ring, jewelry, dwarves. I mean, that all kind of goes together, right? Totally goes together in my mind. May not be what they're thinking, but it goes together in my mind. Dang it! What were you gonna say, Darth? Are you gonna say I'm like totally wrong and laugh at me?
No, Thurgadin is correct. It's just where around it you have to go.
Oh, we're gonna be spiraling in flight. Oh my gosh, I can breathe. Everybody, I can breathe! Suddenly! Wow. This is nice. Ah, get a whole bunch of this oxygen while I can. Ah, wow. Wonder what changed or what's different. I don't know, but I hope it doesn't change back. Because even the pressure is like eased off a little bit. Look at me and my little tiny griffin! Oh, man. Oh, man, after this today, I think this will put us at 6 hours of the goal of the 8.5 and 5 days. We need 2 more days. 2 more hours. Alright. Thurgadin Harbor. I just hit the, point, so it's not this point. Big fat dwarves. I see big fat dwarves. Let's go towards the big fat dwarves. No, no ding. The dwarf.
Oh, this one's a little confusing. It's actually the back door to Thurgadin that we're looking for.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, thought it was a little wonky, and you got to go way up to get to the back door.
I don't remember.
Going the wrong way.
Storm Gorge. Wait, like up?
Oh yeah, gotta go up pretty high.
Well, that's not a back door, that's an up door.
Or you could just go through the front door and run through it. It's a lot faster.
Oh yeah, you could do that too, I suppose.
It's like 10 times faster than trying to fly over it.
So I should have gone in the city and run around.
Yep.
Flutter, 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 flutter. Good thing I like flying. Wow, this whole I can breathe thing is like kind of... I mean, my neck and head and shoulders and back still hurt, but... Oh wait, I could have just flown right from over there. Might have been quicker that way. Dive! Dive! Whoop! 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 Okay, I've lost it. Did I ever have it? I don't know. Ah, ooh! Das are pretty. pretty. Thurgadin. Ah, yep, there we go, right here. I have seen the magnificent city of Thurgadin. No, I didn't. I flew over it. Alright. So we put number 2. Thurgadin. And number 3.
It's easier just to go through Thurgadin this time.
What the? Alright, I'm gonna shove my nose into my screen here. Is that something with an eye? Is that a bug face? What the heck is that? It's weirdly blue and buggy, so it's not like a beer keg. Is that a bug head with a like scarf around its head? What the heck is that?
I must excuse myself now. Have fun.
Okay, take care, cat. Okay, so we're running through Thurgadin, and I've got to say, I have no clue what that is at all. So, alright. Let's enter the city. City of the Coldane. What was that? Maybe I'll just watch for all the stuff that I check and see if it starts blinking for me or something. Wait, Where did you go? You were just right here.
Right here.
There you are.
You're so small, you keep disappearing off my screen.
Yeah. I actually believe I have, because of one of my expansion things, I have a house in here. It's kind of like good for a guild house. It's huge. Are we going somewhere else?
Yeah, we're going out the front entrance.
How come it... Oh, there we go. Wow, that
Going-
was a whole lot faster.
Yeah. Going down to the dock here.
Okay. Under the docks, by funky dwarvies. And we're supposed to be going somewhere else?
Hello.
Yeah, over here.
Oh. You'd think you being big enough I'd be able to find you. Okay. We're going to the World Bell?
We're going to the Eastern Wastes. From the Flight Master here.
Yeah. So, how does that picture equate to Eastern Wastes?
Good luck if you can figure that out.
This is where it becomes a matter of people just wandering aimlessly all over a zone to try to stumble upon it, isn't it?
Yeah, most people gave up trying to decipher those icons.
Well, I got some of them. I feel very proud of that. I wonder if I can get like 3 weeks done. Then I'd only have 2 left to do. And then I'd have to remember to not forget them. Remember to not forget. How about I just say I'd have to remember to do them? Did you get Sinking Sands done, Every?
Yep.
Yay! Congrats! I'm in Eastern Wastes. Oh, this is where we built the Wizard Spire, guys. This is where we physically built this Wizard Spire, and if you did, you earned, you could, oh! Wait, my quest journal updated without blinking? What? Oh! Well, what I was trying to do, actually, was just come here and show you guys that you earned a pocket Wizard Spire. So I got one for every single one of my characters that wasn't a Fury, so they could travel to Wizard Spires. They all have pocket Wizard Spires. Then for a long time, I don't know, I think maybe 2 years ago, they put it like on the veteran rewards or something, or a event thing. You could go and buy them for a long time. Okay then. Number 3 is Eastern Wastes. Okay. What do we got? See, doesn't that look like a bug-eyed critter? Is there anything here that looks like that bug-eyed critter? Like, seriously? Oh, whoa, wait a minute! It looks like their hat! With the little eye thing. The little eye pattern and the colors. It kind of looks like his hat. Well, dude, if there's actually a person out there that remembered this... Oh, see, it's more like a ram's spire thingy hood. Seriously, if there's someone out in the world that remembered what these hats look like, I'm gonna be so impressed by you. Like, mega, seriously, mega impressed. That's, holy cow. Alright, what's this next thing? That's a beetle. I've seen that enough times. That's a beetle. So, beetles. Well, we'll assume it's places I haven't been to yet. So where haven't I been? There's the dragon people place. Oh! Look, guys, we need to go to Withered Lands. I wonder about... We haven't been to Withered Lands or Cobalt Scar. Oh, that thing's called Iceclad? I actually didn't know that. The quest icon is in Withered Lands, so guess where we're going. Alright, is there... I guess we have to go back to the little birdie. Beetle and Withered Lands? I don't really remember beetles there so much. I would think more Cobalt Scar maybe because beetles have really pretty shell things, you know? Wait, is there...
There aren't any beetles in Cobalt Scar.
No? Well, it sounds prettier. Are there beetles in Withered Lands? I don't... There's a big dragon in Withered Lands.
Well met!
Oh, wait. Wait, am I being attacked? Oh, wow, I am. Okay. Okay, the coughing to the point of throwing up is starting. I am not sure how long I could go. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well met!
none of these places get you to the Withered Lands, so...
I just had to. I did it the hard way. I just went back to Great Divide.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Dang it, I am so sorry, everyone. At least I'm remembering to mute. Oh my gosh. So I can breathe, and now I'm coughing. Really? One or the other. And I've had 3 glasses of water right now, just trying to... Oh, I've discovered Scar Bridge.
And then go back to the harbor.
How? And then go to the other griffin.
Yeah.
So EverQuest 2 is going to be one of those games that I stay in, you know, until it shuts down. But if it shuts down, I believe, I mean, at that point, I don't think DCUO, I would keep up the sub. I wouldn't keep up my station pass if the EverQuest disappear, I'd be saving a little bit more money every month, wouldn't I? Whoosh. Some of these flight patterns are so funny. They're like hotshot pilots that are, you know, buzzing the tower. Man, I feel like my voice is like an octave lower. Oh, and I'm really sad. So we lost our choir pianist because she's now studying in Hawaii. So we haven't had choir in like a month. I'm so sad. I miss singing. Alright. Withered Lands, huh? Withered Lands is a place I've been to a lot, but I'm trying to think of where beetles are. Maybe like right at the beginning? What are those things I had to hunt right outside the beginning of the gate? I know farther in, there are a lot of things in the air. Have you deleted an in-game mail that led to a quest? Visit Gerald, the Nerathian Express, in the village of Shin. He's very useful when it comes to ensuring that you get missed messages. Oh, I didn't know that. Alright. So, we're looking for bugs. What? Wait, right here? It's right here? The new combine? What does new combine have to do with a bug? I am not wrong. I know that is a beetle carapace. That's... What does that have to do? Seriously, I gotta fly up here for a minute, guys. 'Cause what? What does that have to do with a beetle? Are there beetles anywhere? That does not look like a beetle. Looks like a dog. Wow. Briarthorn creeper? What? Okay. We could stay here, but since it's about going to like all the little zones, I bet our next thing is Cobalt Scar, which is where we haven't been yet. I bet.
Eventually, yes.
Eventually.
Yep, one more stop.
Okay, yeah.
Come over by me.
Oh, that's a face of the dragon, whatever. What do you mean come over by you?
Well met.
There's
oh, no. I can't travel that way. You have to use the little horsies.
Yep.
Sorry, I was trying to just jump back on there. Yeah, that's the profile of one of those dragon things I was just... Dragon kind-like thing I was just telling you guys about.
At your service.
Alavan, I believe, is...
Yep.
And you never get hit by mobs if you do it this way. But if you're flying through the air, man... Flying through the air, you'll get slapped down hard when the little dragon... Well, big dragon gets up and starts flying. But this zone was the first I remember shinies in the sky. You know, those little black... Trying to see if we can see any. Show you guys. Of course, if I found any, I might jump off and go try to get it, so maybe that's a bad idea.
There was a point here in the quest line where you would get an item that you would wear that would make you, I guess, invisible to the dragon, and you could fly around.
The cloak. It is the cloak, and you get it for adventuring or crafting.
Yeah, that's it.
In the storyline. I don't think I have that cloak. Yeah, it made you immune to her anti-air lightning missile things. Oh man, I wanted to get through 3 weeks of these, but I don't think... The coughing has just subsided. So, I mean, maybe I'm good. But... Too bad Benadryl doesn't make me sleepy. Because lately, so it's been really hot out here, and I have had trouble. I've like been in bed 10 by 10 or 11 every night for this past week, basically. And I tell you, I can't get to sleep anytime before 1. Tossing and turning, it's hot and muggy and yucky, and I would die if I lived in Florida, or like if I'd moved down to Georgia where my friend lived. Yeah, I would not survive. MJ would not survive. I mean, I live way the heck up north, and I can't handle it. Bring on the snow, man. Bring on the snow. I wish I had giveaway stuff for EverQuest, too. You know, stuff that I could do to... You know, I used to have Daybreak Cash. I used to have a code for Daybreak Cash. Oh, shiny! I'm running over a shiny! I just left a shiny on the ground.
Get this little microscopic horse chasing me.
What? I'm in front of you.
On my screen, you're behind me.
Oh, on my screen, you're behind me. It's like you're trying to catch up and eat me or something. Like I'm a snack. Basically what I look like. I'm a snack for everything. Everwake, you could give away free copies of the game. Oh! That is so awesome! Yes, so hey guys, if you want to win a copy of EverQuest II, go ahead and raffle now. Everwake says, I do the EQ2 theme in my same voice. My wife thought it was me singing it. You can't have listened to this theme for 12 years and not, like, I don't know. You have to. It's like a conditioned response now. It's like, how do you not? Yeah, I'll totally give away free copies of the game. If you guys want a copy, you want to win a copy, EverQuest II, so you can jump in and... Oh, okay. All kidding aside, okay. that announcement that popped up on the forums that said they are no longer going to bundle old expansions into the main game for free anymore, did that, like, really tick anybody else off?
Yeah, that was a bit ridiculous.
That is... welcome back, Tannic. Yeah, what the ever-living heck? That is like, we are going to find all the ways to really kill this game so that when it's gone, we can say, oh, well, it's gone. Guess we'll move on. That move felt like that, because what do they lose? Or is it, I mean, is that something Columbus Nova, like, dictated down to them? Because what do they lose? Yeah, a few people don't buy the new, the new expansion, and you buy the new expansion, and, okay, previously, the new expansion always included it and the expansion before, because that was never in the free one. You had to go back 2 expansions for it to be bundled into the free base game. So, you have people that would wait, but I mean, these are people that are logging in to play that expansion when it becomes free. They're coming in, they're doing it, they're bringing their possibility of buying your cash shop stuff. I mean, really, I'm like pounding the desk near the mic. I'm sorry if that's making some thump sounds there. What possible good reason, okay, let me just say, what possible good reason could they have for stopping that practice? Or is it going to be just like we're not going to do expansions anymore, we're only going to DLCs, that didn't even last a half a year when they turned around and did the expansion anyway, and I called them out on it, and people were like, oh, you're an expansion hater, I don't see what your problem is. No, my problem was they said, no more expansions, and then they turned around and did an expansion like 6 months later. Tannic is thinking no longer bundling older expansions might not be as bad as originally thought. Yes, the key is as long as the new expansion will include all the others, because there was a point where I took a time out from EverQuest II, life, the universe, and everything was going on, and I came back and I was like a couple expansions behind, and I was all, dude, I can't afford to buy all the expansions and catch up. But I could buy the one. So, if they still do that, that may not be bad. Because then if you could buy an expansion and get the past 3. But how is that going to benefit them if there's suddenly 5 new expansions? Since they cut off the free-to-play thing. Now that's supposing that EverQuest II is going to last 5 more years. Which is why I think they're making this move. I think I'm starting to really feel like they are predicting the death of EverQuest II within the next year or 2. So basically, no, we want them to spend as much now on expansions, milk it for as much as possible. I'm really starting to feel that way. Now, come on. MJ is not somebody who has ever been the one to feel this way, right? Seriously. It's like, well, we're not going to make any expansions after this, so we need to get as much money from the expansions that we have now. It's just how it feels, because if they were to bundle them all together and 5 years down the road, they would be losing a ton of money if somebody bought the latest expansion to get the 4, behind it. They'd be much better. Oh, well, apparently yeah, okay, I just got my update, guys. They would earn more per purchase. Maybe people get so mad they wouldn't do it and they'd lose money overall if they made each of those separate. So I'm actually afraid they're going to do that. They're going to say that every expansion is a purchase in and of itself. So that people who are, like the Kunark is 50% off right now because they're trying to get people to buy Kunark before the next one comes out. Now that makes sense if they're like, buy it, and catch up now. If the next one would have given it to them for free, then it's like, well, guy, you just spent a lot more money. You didn't need to. But if they're not going to do that and they're going to be individually marketed, like right now, I have the expansion for Guild Wars 2. I have the latest one, Path of Fire. I do not have Heart of Thorns, so I did not get anything from Heart of Thorns. I don't know. I think EQ might be going that direction. Okay, that's right. I needed to come over here and put number 5. Number 5, Sky Shrine. What's my next picture? Although I'm pretty certain where we're gonna go next, because... Is that a saddlebag? Oh, it's the last one. It actually says I should conclude my gallivant. I am gallivanting. I like gallivanting. That looks like a saddlebag. But the only place in this zone, and in this expansion we haven't gone, is Cobalt Scar. So I don't know what a saddlebag has to do with Cobalt Scar. But that's where I'm going to go as soon as I can remember how to fly out of this place.
Do you know of an easier way to get there?
Cobalt Scar? Yeah, I could just bring up a Circle of Growth. I think I've got Cobalt Scar on mine. No, I don't. Great Divide. But we can go to Great Divide.
Yep, that'd be quicker.
Yeah, Tannic is right. I mean, I have seen them like spit in the face of people who spend lots of money in the shop but don't have the sub. Like people who spend more in the shop than they would on a sub. And they can't do this. They cannot do this. Wait, Scar Bridge? No. I need to go to the harbor.
Yeah.
I've seen, like, nobody that is not subbed. That is the worst use of English ever. Anyone that is not subbed cannot do these quest lines. Now, you could have just subbed for a month, so it would have been like had they put it as a temporary DLC adventure pack or something in the store. But the fact is, there are people out there that don't do a sub and then spend a lot of money in the store. And those people are being told, well, you still can't do the content. This content ain't available for you. You is not good enough for this content. And I just don't get that. I think they should have a monthly stipend like level that would grant people the same privileges. I mean, if somebody spends 15, maybe, what if they spend 20 in the store? Maybe it's not even the same as a sub. Maybe it'd be cheaper if you had the sub. They spent 20 bucks in the store. They should qualify for the same things that people for a $15 sub could get. I totally think they should have done that. I think that's like the only fair way to do it. Cobalt Scar. I never did finish the quest line in Cobalt Scar. I do know Cobalt Scar, though.
Hello.
Alright. Number 6. Cobalt Scar. I'm just assuming it's there. It's the last place to go. Everwake says, I'm trying to think what metrics would have caused that decision. Lapsed players are prone to spend big up front for all the expansions. It seems unlikely. Yeah. No, if you come and it's like the amount to catch up is like too high. I mean, I'm already personally disgusted with the prices of the expansions, okay? I would like some of the other stuff. I would like to support the game, but I don't have freaking 180 bucks to throw. And they say, yeah, it's like once a year. It's like, do you realize that would mean foregoing grocery shopping for a month for my family? You know, 180 bucks. And if it was something that I could do like over time a little bit more, I could do that. But that, you know, a big 200 chunk right up front. It's like when your struts go out and they're like, that's gonna be 1,500, and you're like, holy crud. You know, you can't come up with the big chunks. I guess if you saved up all year, but I mean, come on, who actually manages to do that well without having things like explode in their life? Alright, so let's just fly all around. I haven't gotten a discovery, but I think because I played here. So, there we go. Salt breeze. Oh! There we go. Sweetness. Time to go back to... Dude. Young she, young he. Yeah, every week I don't get what metrics. I don't... I will totally admit to the fact that when I am looking at cost, okay? When I'm looking at cost, I don't look at numbers. I look at human cost, and it's a strength failing, depending on the situation, of mine. So people can be like, yeah, this is, you know, this is for the greater good, whatever, you know, and I'm thinking about individual costs. So when I think about costs, I'm thinking about not how much cash they're going to pull in, but I'm thinking about loss of goodwill, loss of faith, and how that literally factors into their bottom line. It's not that there's some incredible equation out there that can adjust. Well, once you hit this point, well, there are some equations, actually, that people have developed that when you hit, like, a certain price point, interest dips too low, so that's why certain things hit a price, but, you know, don't go above it, or mental things, like having things 0.99, because it looks like it's $1 cheaper instead of 1 cent. People's brains process it as $1 less. It's cheaper. $14.99 is less expensive than $15. So I look at the people cost, and to me, if you trash your players and you chase them away, you're gonna have a cost there, because they're not gonna keep coming back. They're not gonna buy 5 expansions to catch up. I mean, if they're that big of an EverQuest 2 fan, they've been buying the expansions all along. And someone who is not a fan is not going to go, oh yeah, let me fork out $400 so I can play this free-to-play game right now and catch up with people. No one's going to do that. Or at least no one I know is going to really do that. If there are a bunch of you rich people who want to just throw money at games, and you can, I am so happy for you. But even those people tend to care where their money goes sometimes. They don't want to feel slighted. Velius is cold. Were the Coldane as friendly as I thought they'd be? No one was friendly but the Othmere. Well, they're like frozen. I mean, what do you expect? Didn't happen to make it to the Withered Lands, did you? Ho, 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 Sky Shrine, yep. More friendly Othmere? Yeah, the Othmere and Cobalt Scar are not so friendly. Most of them were dead and shuffling around aimlessly. Week 6. Oh my goodness. Woo, that is 2 weeks. Let's see, Everwake. I think it's a whale thing. Sometimes for niche hobbies, increasing the price actually increases sales because people see it as more valuable. If EverQuest 2 is running that low on casuals, maybe that's all we have left? No, yeah, you say you're just spitballing here, of course, but I mean, none of the rest of us have any, like, insights, you know? Oh, somebody you guys should listen to talk about the business side of it. So, he goes by, yeah, I'm not exactly sure how he pronounces the last one, but Tony Loki? L-O-K-E? Anyway, Tony, he just started streaming. He's been doing videos about games for a long time, but his degree and everything is all in numbers and business and all this. So he's looking at things from a business perspective. When, as somebody who's looking at the gaming industry, and while we were at PAX, he was sitting there talking with some devs, total business side of things, you know, not game, not development, but the total business side of things. And it was really cool to listen to. I couldn't follow all of it, but they had this long conversation, and it was really interesting. So he has a very unique view as far as reviewing games. And if you guys haven't, he has a YouTube channel called Downward Thrust. So that's where he was streaming. I know he did just get a Twitch because he just liked and followed Massively OP's channel a couple hours ago. So check out Downward Thrust. It's really neat listening to him. I haven't seen a lot of his videos yet. Basically, I met the guy first, and I love his different take on things. So I would love to hear what he's thinking about this whole EverQuest and EverQuest II, you know, abandonment or something like that. So some kind of insights from the business side of things that I wouldn't have. I'm all totally people side of things. And I am so totally going to sneeze in a second. Sorry. I got to get with him and ask him, because I would like to hear his thoughts on this. Other than that, I mean, all we can really do is view what's going on through our own lens of experience, and my lens of experience is all people-oriented and psychological and social work. I mean, that's my lens of things. So I don't know, the fact that I really think the diehards are the one who are left. The diehards are the ones who are left. But this game could get new players. I mean, there's so much to do. And it could be really overwhelming, but, you know, you could always check out EverQuesting columns that could help you figure things out. So what do you think, guys? Should we try to do one more week? What's the next week? What zone is the next week? I assume an adventure your caliber has been to the afterlife. Oh! Etherneer! Week 7 is the Etherneer. First thing is a snake. I gotta look backward and see if I'm getting glared at to turn the light out very soon. Nope. I can't keep going because somebody needs to wake up for a super early bus for class, and I don't know why she can't really fall asleep with me sitting here rambling on and on about video games. I mean, what kind of spawn did I have? My son, on the other hand, he can fall asleep anywhere for anything. So yeah, you guys, let me know what you think. You can send it on Twitter. Maybe I'll get an article up on looking for shinies that will give a place for us to discuss this. I know I keep saying looking for shinies is going to be brought back to life more, resuscitated, and I really do, and I have some things put together and some ready things, but there are a couple things that are broken on the site that irk me to no end that I want to have fixed. But I think I need to just swallow my analness about that and just do it. And also, for those of you who've been following me for a very long time, you know that I have had a severe health thing going on for the last... Holy crud, it started a year ago in August, so it's been over a year now. So sometimes that makes having extra time to do anything not possible. So the fact that I've streamed, 5 times now in the last week, that is a record for me since I can't even tell you when. But I am so glad you guys all came here to join and to hang out with me. I am going to continue doing this more, so be sure to stay tuned in. There is this channel, and of course, if you're following my Twitter, that is the only place you're really going to hear announcements about what I'm going to stream, unless Twitch actually sends you an email on time. I don't know if... I think it only sends Zora an email. Until one of the aspects on looking for shinies that broke is the calendar that auto-propagates from my stream calendar that would have both the Massively and my streams, you know, all the streams I would do would be right there on the front page. And the fact that that's not working is one of the things that has been bugging me for over a year. It's like a year and a half that it's been broken now. I just... yeah. I'll get it fixed, or I'll go back to hand entering it for a while. That way it'll still be there and available, and hopefully I will have the strength and energy to start publishing some of that stuff that... it's going to look funny, because there are, like, birthday messages for games. There's something that somebody had commented a long time ago that I responded to. It's all sitting there in, like, the pending drafts folder. I'll get it out so you guys can see what lame stuff I've been thinking about for the last year. Alright, I want to thank Darth so much for coming and being a guide for me. I have 3 more weeks that need to be done. 7th week, 8th week, and 9th week. And I have... That's a pretty deep voice there, Darth. And of course, thanks Every for being in here too. Kat, who had to leave. I think we chased Titanic away early on. He's one of the people that are hurt by EverQuests and EverQuest II's, by Daybreak's insistence that only subbed people get certain content, which... I don't know. I just think that's wrong. I think it needs to account for all people who pay into the game and support the game. But, you know. Alright, so that is it for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me. Be sure to stay tuned on the Twitters, or there's even a Shiny Addict Facebook group, page group, something like that you guys can follow along if that's your thing, to know when I'm going to be streaming and stuff like that. So... have a good one. I know it's only Tuesday. There is so much more this week left. Oh my gosh, yeah. We'll make it through. We'll make it through together, guys. Have a good one.